Okay. Um, Welcome to this experiment of mine. I am going to start drawing and telling you what this is all about. All right. So, I want to make a go of being an artist who makes their living off of being an artist. Sorry if you hear the goats and that bothers you. Gotta have a monitor on so I can listen to them goaties. Haha. Also got music on. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I like playing music while I draw. Normally, I would have some kind of music that is copywritten. Can you hear that? That is our boy. He escaped. He should not have escaped. Where's the damn eraser? Do you see it? Eraser tool. All right. There we go. I have no idea if this is going to be entertaining or not. I really don't know. This is just an experiment. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this, to be honest. But got to start somewhere. And I figured a really good way to get started as an artist is to just, upload a lot of videos. I don't claim to be super good. I don't think that really matters. I'm compelled to create art in any event. There's a book I've become a big fan of called The War of Art. It's got its problems. It's written by an old boomer, so, there's a bunch of ableism and a whole bunch of other nonsense. But the main thrust of the book is that, you don't have a whole lot of choice in the kind of person you are and the kind of work that you need to do. You just kind of need to accept all of that all of that noise and to get started. So, if you're, for a lack of a better word, meant to be an artist, well, you better go fucking do some art. Oh shit! I don't know if I can curse on this. I know it's the internet; you can curse as much as you like, but goddamn YouTube, I may want to. Censor myself. Ah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Does that do what I want it to do? Maybe. The enemy of done is perfection, so I'll just keep moving. I don't like that. I think I preferred the more narrow pen. So, the book The War of Art says, okay, well, you're an artist, or you're a crusader for world peace, or you're a business person, entrepreneur. you kind of already know what that thing is. Um, Very often, if you're like someone like me, you've been told so long that you can't be that you've accepted the logic of it. I'm Gen X. I'm 43 years old. So when I was young, my one of my idols was Jim Davis, and he is still around. He's doing the comic Garfield, which I swear in the 1980s was not what it is now. That looks terrible. That is, and I don't know how to move it, or I do, but I don't want to deal with how to move it. I'm just going to erase it. I'm sure online artists are like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why are you switching between, like physically switching between pen and pencil? Well, I can't get that to work. Like I'm right now. I'm using a Wacom tablet connected to a Mac. I'm using GIMP, and here's the pen setting, and so it does that. All right, here's the pencil. I just switched the stylus to pencil. Well, it's still drawing with the pen setting. Why is it doing that? I have no idea. I have no idea why it's doing that. And I do have the know-how to try to figure out why that is happening. I'm sure if I applied my noggin and used Google, I could try to figure that out. But golly gee willikers, I just don't think it's worth my time at the moment. Maybe I'll decide that later, but I don't think so right now. So the problem with choosing a path that is not the path you're, again, for a lack of a better term, meant to take is that you are always going to half-ass it. It's never going to work the way you want it to, and I'm at a point in my life, oh gosh darn it, where that's really kicking me in the butt, that realization. And this is extra true for people with ADHD. And I have just recently discovered that I have that condition. And the very core of the condition is that you have difficulty managing your attention on things. So the stuff you're really into, well, you're fine. You can. This is not doing what I want it to do. I don't know if it's an artifact of the computer or just my own lack of skill here. This ear is not shaping up the way I want it to shape up. There you go. Can you hear that boy? Oh man, that's the sexy noises that goats make. Boy goats make to girl goats. Because they're like, oh, I'm all about making babies with you. And boy, do we have babies. I think that's good enough. So, I almost have a degree in computer science. And programming is fun and interesting, but it doesn't come as naturally to me. It's not as interesting as drawing. And I'm just beginning to realize that I am never going to put in the hours, the effort, the time, the love, into programming and software development that I would put into drawing comics and making cartoons, which is really what I want to do. And I don't, like I said, I don't claim to be any kind of really great artist. In fact, I think actual YouTuber artists who end up watching this are gonna be like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing things the way you've? Why did you do the eyebrows this way? Why did I do the eyebrows this way? Look at me. That's like the hairline. The hairline should be like up here, and the eyebrows should be here. What am I doing? Let's get some more. Make some thicker lines here because I'm a little more confident in what I want to do. Can always erase. I think these eyebrows are just too thick. I think I might want to just start over. The war of art goes overboard a little bit, suggests that, you know, all our health problems or all our political and economic issues really stem from us not following our callings or following our bliss. And that to me seems like it's overselling things. Hmm. You know, I really have not been timing this. I'm going to assume I've been doing this for about 5 minutes and probably been doing it for 10, but I'm going to do a timer for, I don't know, another 15. Okay. And I'll call that the end of the first part of the video.